express your feelings, but be mindful that they need to be articulated properly. That your feelings are your feelings and they're personal to you, but also understand the other person's feelings are personal to them. And you can even state that. I know that you're passionate about what you're saying. I appreciate it. As I am passionate about the things that I feel. We may be at an impasse on how to achieve what we want to achieve or accomplish the things we want to accomplish. I think that with the two of us, or the three, or four, whatever, I think with the amount of passion that we can have and respect for one another, we can achieve a certain degree of accomplishment here. And see, that's drawing a conclusion. That is concluding how that you want this matter to be handled. And you can say that from the outset. You can say, hey, this is what I hope to achieve through our discussion, through our debate. It's just an understanding of one another. If you'll consider how I feel, I'll definitely consider how you feel. See, when you put out a resolution, then people are more receptive to listen to you. Again, arguments can be a good thing, but for the most part, they're not. Sometimes it's just a downright argument. Someone bumps you in a restaurant and, they're, hey, man, what are you doing? Why are you bumping into me? You never know what's going on in that person's life. Maybe they had a real bad day. Maybe their girlfriend told them they wanted to break up with them an hour earlier. You don't know that. So imagine that someone's, problems are what led them to be indignant in the first place. Imagine that their overall attitude is caused by some other external force, not the fact that you accidentally bumped into. A smile works a lot in conflicts. Smile and say, my gosh, that was not my intent, and I'll be more careful in the future. I hope your day gets better. Thank you. What are they going to say? Unless they're just really, really, psychopathic, they're going, okay, all right, great, thank you. So, not everything has to be a conflict. Not everything has to be a war. If you take stock of who you are and you understand your motivations, your desires, if you work on you allow the proper flow into your life, the proper vibration, there's not even going to be those harsh altercations. There's not even going to be those opportunities for things to escalate because you're drawing in positive energy and drawing positive people around you. And I've always said, if something doesn't feel right, understand it. If you walk into a restaurant, you walk into a grocery, and you just have an uneasy vibe, be very aware of your surroundings. Because your gut feelings are telling you something. They're telling you that, there's a potential for, a not so pleasant, effect around the corner. So understand, pay attention to your feelings. Understand that you don't always have to be right in every situation. Sometimes it's better just to avoid, bad situations, to allow your flow, to allow your positive energy to continue with you. It's paramount that you pay attention. Okay, so a little bit longer on this one. I apologize. We're going to wrap it up. Just make sure that you're being true to yourself. Make sure you're being true to who you are. And all good things are coming to you. All good things are in your future. I'm your host, Derek Lane. This has been another edition of the Fast Lane. Make sure that you share this podcast with people that will get a benefit from it. Make sure that you share this podcast with friends, family, strangers. It doesn't matter. Someone's going to thank you for doing so, and I appreciate it. I thank you for doing so. And until we meet again next week for another candid conversation, I appreciate your time spent listening to The Fast Lane. Thank you, and have a wonderful, absolutely wonderful week ahead of you.